Hi, and we are at the Event Marketing Roundtable Mastermind, and with me is the legendary, the great Mr. Ted Thomas. Thank you so much for being here, for Alex, and I first want to talk to you about masterminds because masterminds are so important to business. So how has masterminds helped your own business?
Well, I belong to 2 or 3 different masterminds. Even though I'm a successful in business, I go to learn from other people, and you need to be a constant learner. And so if you go to a mastermind and there are people that are solidly doing well, then you're going to get good feedback from them. It's a feedback mechanism is really what it is. And so a lot of people go to a mastermind, they want to do a lot of talking. You really don't want to do a lot of talking. You really want to ask a lot of questions and let people come back to you. Now, if the person that's formulated the mastermind is finding highly talented people, now these things cost a lot of money, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, not unusual, but you'll probably get your money back in that first year, because now you're going to be around with the right people. The key is being around the right people. It's like if you have kids, you want to send them to school, you don't want them with the kids that all smoking pot and do all the rest of it, because they're going to end up ruining their life. You know that. Well, why do you stop doing that? You got to do that for yourself. Say, who do I want to be with, and aspire to that level. Now, sometimes it's a struggle with money. People say, I can't afford that. Well, then start out with smaller masterminds until you get enough money to grow it. So mastermind is a big deal in everyone's life.
Now, I probably know the answer to this question because of your relationship with Alex, but why did you decide to come to this mastermind?
Oh, listen, I've been following Alex for years, way back to the Susan Summers days, which is, she's still around, but I remember when she was very thin and doing her, I think it was a Thigh Master commercial. That was funny.
I have like 2 of those.
Oh, and that's so funny. And so, anyway, I have watched that, and I buy his products, by the way, and I pay retail price just like everybody else. But Alex is the kind of guy, and it's the market today, and that's what everybody has to think about, is he changes about every 5 to 7 years, and sometimes even less than that. So he's come out with this Google Hangout now. Now, he didn't come out with it, Google did, but he's figured out how to monetize this thing, and he's taking people from scratch this level, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it gets that big. Now, that big meaning multi-million-dollar businesses. And so he's innovative, he tries new things, and listen, everything doesn't work. It doesn't work. So when I found out that he was doing this, I said, I'm on board, because he's a good leader. And if you ever come to a seminar, anybody that ever comes to a seminar or a workshop should understand this guy is one of the fantastic entertainers of the world. So he gives content, he gives entertainment, and he kind of gives you a little bit of work. But it's not a lot of work, but he entertains. Class is hard, you know, when you're 18, you sit in a class, you get through it. When I'm over 40, right? Sitting in a class sometimes is, I don't want to do any more of this. But with him, it's very entertaining. He's got people up and down, they're shaking. They're doing just what they're doing now. They're meeting people and greeting people and growing.
And you also conduct your own masterminds.
Yes.
So what's the focus of your mastermind?
I'm a marketing guy similar to Alex, and the marketing I teach people. I'm an old direct mail guy, believe it or not. I mail 5,000 pieces every week. Every week we mail 5,000 pieces of mail. We get a new lead, we send them, we put them on the internet and do stuff like that. So I mail all over North America, and I've been doing that for, 25 years now. And it's kind of old school, so I'm an old school guy, I'm doing that. Alex is the other side of, he's doing all new, and so what better place for me to come? Okay, so I understand all the concepts, but he's doing it on the net, and I'm doing it in the old school way.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Good
You're
job.
welcome.
High
You're
five.
welcome.
How about high five? I got a high five from Ted Thomas.
That's great.